Portland is a very strong Obama-supporting city. If you drive around, you can see that most of the signs in the yards are Obama signs. Go Obama. You know, Obama rhymes with mama, so we call ourselves Obama mamas. She got it. Portland is a very kid-friendly city, but does that mean that you're staying home with your baby for 6 months? No. Does that mean that you can work part-time because you want to spend more time with your kids and still stay at the same job? No.
The most secure predictor of poverty is being a mother. I call it the mom bomb.
Regardless of your income, before you have a child, you have a set of expenses. And then you take half of that away, or more. And they go on leave and boom, there's credit cards. And that gets you into trouble. And I just think it's sort of a perfect storm for a lot of people.
Hi, sweetie.
Bye, good day.
Give Daddy a kiss.
My husband is very worried about our financial situation. We live month to month. We have a very tight budget.
Love you, Daddy.
Oh, good.
We just tried to brainstorm, well, what are we gonna do?
Daddy's going to work, baby, work.
How are we gonna get through 3 months without 2 checks and paying our mortgage and all the other bills that we need to pay?
Bye.
You have to help Mommy watch for cars.
During summer vacation, because we're both teachers, we're both off, so Noah's working construction. This year, he's working 3 jobs. It's very stressful for both of us.
Okay. When I teach evening classes, by the time I get home, she's asleep. I don't really get as much time with her as I'd like to. She's actually gotten so used to it that daddy work is one of the things that she says a little more often than I'd like. Answer to us. The last thing that I want to do after having a new kid is go out and get a second job. I want to be at home, I want to be helping, and if we had paid maternity leave, I don't think I'd have to be doing that.
It's unacceptable that 78% of workers who have family leave can't afford to take it because it's not paid. As the son, grandson, and husband of hardworking mothers, I also don't accept an America that makes women choose between their children and their careers.
I really feel like at this point I should be home, and it makes me uncomfortable that I can start having strong contractions anytime. It's hard to concentrate, hard to work at this point, you know, but hanging in there. Come in, take a seat. All right. Well, my patients come to me mostly with just mental health problems. I probably get a lower salary, but one of the reasons why I work here is because I can see patients who don't have health insurance.
The depression and the anxiety. I lost my job, I got fired.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's not going to be easy.
No.
No, that's not going to be easy. Work is very important for me because I see how for women how much we have struggled to get into where we are. Also because it's part of my soul, just do work for society. But if I had to choose, family would be my first option. Yes.
Fresh Oregon raspberries. Yummy. You go give some to Mommy and Grandma and Grandpa?
If I were in Spain, I probably stopped working, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and then you have 2,500 euros for having a baby to cover expenses. And then you have childcare, which is like $100 a month. ¿Quién paga la maternidad? ¿Con qué se paga? All the paid family leave comes from the government. We have wonderful support to families in Spain, and that's why we founded Parents for Paid Leave and Urban Mamas, because we actually think we can change it here, and we should have it here.
Will you take this bowl, sweetie?
Okay.
Thank you. For childcare, he's been going to the YMCA 3 days a week, which is around $600 a month.
What'd you see, a big what?
Now, as we have another child coming, we're looking at where to send them
and
what to do.
My husband has been working really hard to get some extra money. He's going to go fishing in Alaska, which is very, very hard. And then come back and work as a teacher again. 10 days after birth, you wish your partner could be there if you're blessed to have a partner. But he has to go and make money.
It's a lot harder for single parents to go to work and not being able to have maternity leave. I get frustrated a lot. Time is the hardest thing, trying to combine work and family. I feel like there's not enough hours in the day. I wake up about 5:30. I can't be late at work, I'll get fired. If you get to be about 15 minutes late, they give you a warning.
You can get ready to go, please.
You know, it's like fighting with the kids, and
Just wash your hands, please.
it takes a toll on my parenting. I get frustrated with my kids a lot easier. They don't understand what it means for mommy to get fired if I was late, and it's not their fault if I am, but it's hard.
Here, you want to wear this tank top underneath the shirt?
No.
Their school closes at 6.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I miss her while I'm gone. She wants to be right up next to your body so she can get all of that good mommy energy.
Let's go.
I'm a big boy.
I'm exhausted, and I cannot wait to go home. Companies are stingy, money hungry. It's kind of like if you don't work for it, you don't deserve it. But I do my job really well. I worked while I was pregnant, and that's really hard. I was exhausted all the time. I was worried that they would discriminate, and I was also worried that my boss would be upset that I would have to take a maternity leave.
That means feed me, feed me.
My boss wouldn't let me stay longer than 12 weeks, and we needed the money, and we needed the health care. But there was something that felt wrong physically because of the nursing. It was incredibly difficult. It required dedication. It required a symphony, is what I used to call it, of parts of pumps, timing, remembering, refrigerators, getting your work done while pumping, talking on the phone while pumping. There were times I wanted to throw the pump out the window and just say, this is crazy. I physiologically felt that I wasn't supposed to be separated from my child. It just isn't meant to be that way. The baby wants to eat, so your body responds and your breasts are making milk, and there's a pretty strong message there. Your body is saying, where's the baby? And it makes you think, where's the baby? In the US, the breastfeeding rate goes like this, and then at 12 weeks it goes, because everyone goes back to work. If you work where you can't just vanish when it's time for 15 minutes because you're on shift, you can't pump at all. And it's a big sacrifice.
I'm not breastfeeding because I am at work. There's nowhere to pump. It's just too much. She's eating formula. I wish I could breastfeed, especially being a preemie. She should have all the best kind of nutrition she can get.
I'm afraid she's going to think them people at daycare are her mommy, not me. The first day that I went back to work full-time after Avila was born was probably one of the hardest days of my life. I mean, I was a wreck. I felt horrible. I just felt like it was wrong that I shouldn't be leaving her so early. I thought about her all day. I must have called home about 10 times. And that lasted a long time for me. My mind was definitely at home, even though my body was at work. And so this time, thinking about going back after 3 months again, it brings on that sort of panic again of, oh my goodness, I have this little being that's so attached to me, and after only 3 months, she's, you know, her mommy's not going to be home.
Hey, sweetheart.
At 3 months, they're just not ready to be away from mom.
She's got 8 weeks to go. In a perfect world, women should start considering not working by 36 weeks, and they don't have time to just rest, get ready for the birth. I think that is sad.
Let's see.
Starting to get those good rib kicks.
Does it affect them physically? We're women. We can do amazing things. We can work 40 hours and walk out of work and go in there and labor 40 hours and give you a baby. And is it right? No.
There is a growing mothers movement in this country, and it's gaining steam. I think the momentum is moving from the kitchen to the legislatures, and then ultimately to Congress. If Senator Obama becomes our president, there'll be significant change. And part of that was because of how well Senator Clinton did, and she had a lot of strong women supporters that Senator Obama needs to court. There are women who think that it takes a woman to help a woman, to find someone who's been in your shoes to sort of understand what it's like.
I don't think it takes a woman to help a woman. I think it takes a person to help a person.
I saw my mother, who was a young single mom, and so I know how tough it can be for a lot of women out there. So I'll invest $1.5 billion to help create a paid leave system across America.
If Senator McCain becomes our president, I personally think we'll have more of what we have now.
We have a new baby.
A baby boy.
It feels great to be at home, but the challenge is now is to think that I had to go back to work and leave my 4 months old with somebody else. I hope that the paid family leave passes in 2009.
I feel like we're as close as we've ever been.
There's a lot of gifts that we have received from women who have come before us, and if we can pass that on to those coming after us, the kids, the babies, and the moms, what a terrific gift that would be for them.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Rida Fakhri.